Hey guys, this video lesson is going to go over the triangle inequality theorem. Please have these notes open so you can be filling them out with me as I go through the video. Alright, so I actually skipped the first 4 slides, so if you could find this one with me. The first 4 slides are really just exploring different triangles. This slide that I'm on actually explains what the triangle inequality theorem is. So here we have a triangle, and each of our sides are labeled A, B, C. So the triangle inequality theorem says that if you take side length A and add it with B, it should be greater than side length C. And if that's true, then we keep moving on. Whoop, that was supposed to be a check mark. We keep moving on, and we see if side length A plus side length C is greater than B. And if that's a true statement, then it's check, we're good, we keep moving on. And then finally, we need to see if side length B plus side length C is greater than side length A. And if all 3 of those are true, then yes, this passes the triangle inequality theorem. Basically, that just means that those 3 side lengths will be a true triangle. So let's take these 2 examples here. It's asking us, can these numbers be the lengths of the sides of a triangle? Use the theorem to figure it out. So our first one, they give us 9, 7, and 11. So each of those we have to use in our theorem. So off to the side, we have to figure out if 9 plus 7 is greater than 11. Right, those are my first 2 numbers. So 9 plus 7 is 16. 16 is greater than 11, so good, we can keep going. Next, let's figure out if 9 plus 11 is greater than 7. Well, 9 plus 11 is 18. 18 is greater than 7, so we are good. And then last but not least, 7 plus 11 has to be greater than 9. 7 plus 11 is 18, plus 9, or is 18 is greater than 9. So check, check, check. That means yes, these numbers, 9, 7, and 11, can create a triangle. Okay, so that's all the theorem says. If I give you 3 numbers, you need to figure out if it could create a triangle, and these lengths could. Now the second one, they give us the numbers 4, 6, and 11. So we have to do the same thing. So 4 plus 6 has to be greater than 11. 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 is not greater than 11. So as soon as you get one of those not being true, you can actually stop, because that's going to turn our answer into a no. So notice 10 is not greater than 11. That makes it a false statement. So those 3 numbers, 4, 6, and 11, could not create a triangle. All right, taking that one step further, it says if 2 sides of a triangle have lengths 7 centimeters and 10 centimeters, what could the third side be? So we're going to use our 7 and our 10 to help us figure out the range of numbers that our third side length could be, right? Because there isn't just one number. If I have a triangle, one side 7, one side 10, that third side could actually be a range of numbers, and we're going to figure out what that range is. In order to do that, we're actually going to add our 2 numbers. So we're going to take our 7 and our 10, we're going to add them together. So 10 plus 7 gets me 17, and I'm going to bring over my x and my inequality sign there. So what that is telling me is that my x values could be anything less than 17. And then we're also going to take our 10 and our 7 and we'll subtract them. So 10 minus 7, which gives me 3. Bring over my x and my inequality here. So x could be less than 17 and x could be greater than 3. So my range of numbers for that third side length of my triangle could be anywhere between 3 and 17. So at the bottom, just filling in that sentence, says the third side must be greater than 3 and less than 17. And then at the bottom here, this is what we call a double inequality. So my x is in the middle, and I'm going to use my 3 and 17 to help fill this out. So remember we said 3, so my x has to be less than or greater than 3, and then on the other side it has to be less than 17. So we filled in our double inequality there, which is how we can represent our answer or our range of numbers for our third side. All right, let's take a look at an example of a double inequality. This one says if two sides of a triangle have lengths 8 feet and 6 feet, the third side length has to be between what two numbers? So we have our 8 and we have our 6. We have to write a double inequality. So first things first, remember you take your two numbers and you can add them together. So 8 plus 6 is 14. And then take your two numbers and subtract them. 8 minus 6 is 2. So my x value goes right in the middle of my double inequality. Then you should have one sign that is less than and one sign that is greater than. And your 14 goes all the way on the right, and your 2 should go all the way on the left. So what that tells me is my x has to be greater than 2, but less than 14, which would be the range of numbers that my third side length could be. All right, now the next couple of slides are practice slides. We want you to practice figuring out if I give you 3 side lengths, if it could be a triangle or not. And then some of the questions are asking you to create a double inequality. Make sure when you're practicing you check the key when you finish.